last I left the house for an airport was back in Feb. It's October now, and finally I am willing to go out. What are your thoughts on
You traveling?
like after Feb? Finally, I'm going to an airport and the good old life. ऐसे एक कैमरा ऐसे ट्राइपॉड.
मुझे तो अकेले रहने में बड़ा मजा आता है. क्या? I think you should be safe.
I'm carrying a mask and a sanitizer, and but in the plane, even middle seats are full, so
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There's no such concept.
अब खत्म हो गया trip?
They said
fuck.
They said in any case it doesn't matter because you can't maintain even 6 feet with middle seat empty.
Goa is a different airport. Photography at this airport is strictly prohibited. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm here in Kolkata. There's a wedding to shoot tomorrow. It's 9 p.m. and I'm not sure where to go to really. We'll figure it out. That's the groom. You can't see either the photographer or the groom, but that's the groom. He could be anyone. Alright, here we are. There was an unplanned event that same night. Aditya called me up and said if I could come down, so I went down and there was a surprise. I don't know how much surprise that was, but I was pretty surprised. Ring ceremony happening, and so I clicked some pictures and then I went back to sleep. It's a new day, and let's show you the view. I have half an hour before things get started. So this was basically just a single day wedding where we had something in the daytime and then something in the evening. I obviously love shooting haldis and in any such event where basically people are just having a chill time and a lot of masti, lot of fun, lot of warmth and laughter is there, and that's what I look forward to capture all the time. These are the moments where candid photographers like me excel the most because it's just raw personalities of human beings being themselves. And alright, we are done with this is 360 degree camera.
Is that?
360 degree camera. There's a lens on this side and that side.
Oh.
So for the wedding we have to leave from the place where us Baratis were staying to the girl's place, and that's what we did after taking some pictures. I used an on-camera flash to take pictures of people dancing on the street, and it came out nice. One of the advantages of a small intimate wedding is that you end up kind of knowing everyone. If you smile at them, they smile back at you. There are no huge barrage of guests. You have to keep observing what's happening and keep trying to capture that and keep doing it, and it takes a toll on your mental capacity. And one of the things traditional photographers typically don't do is most traditional photographers focus on specifically the event. So if it's a cocktail and people are dancing, that's where their camera lenses are pointed at. If the wedding is happening, it's just pointed at mostly the stage, and once for like 10 minutes they will go out and try to get one close-up picture of every guest. I would take few close-ups of maybe some important people, but close-ups just get boring because at the end of the day it's the expression of a face. What matters to me is to try to capture people interacting with each other, interactions of people, and those interactions also show you the expression on the face, but they show a little more the body language and what is that interaction about? And over the years, when you look back at the pictures, the exact story would be forgotten, and that's okay. I mean, nobody cares exact which topical thing was being discussed, but something has been frozen in a nice aesthetic way, and it is more than just a face. It is it is the whole vibe of the wedding and captured in a very aesthetic way. It's not that a traditional photographer can't take these pictures, they just don't have the patience, or maybe they don't care about the kind of pictures that I take. Some photographers do, and some photographers don't, and it's 2021, and when I started in 2012, there were very few photographers who were doing a good job, and I think I wasn't doing that great a job when I started, because it took me some time to really understand why I was there with my camera in a wedding, what really meant to capture a picture which had some meaning after a few years. I see a lot of photographers end up capturing gimmicky pictures, which just shows that they know a certain way to capture something, that they have seen a certain frame which can look a certain way. But the moment you get into technicality and trying to perfect a frame, then you are not focusing on the actual vibe of the event. The vibe is something which you don't create. You see, you feel, and then you capture it. And it's okay. There are different photographers and they have different takes on what to do, but I'm all about the vibe, what it means to be a human being in a different setting, and the same person changes from a setting to setting. The families and friends come together after so many years. I mean, such settings where so many people would be together is so rare that to get stuck with close-ups is just such a sad thing to do.
Hi, this is Amrit, your creative, funny, insightful storyteller. I make a lot of videos, I vlog about my life, I make short documentary films. 3-minute stories. Companies, non-profits, startups, schools, universities, they hire me to tell their stories or the stories of those they impact so that they can sell more, raise funds, attract people to work for them. And then there's the second type of stories where I go find amazing individuals doing amazing things, and they don't hire me as such, but I tell their stories because their stories deserve to be told. In fact, you can help me fund those stories at patreon.com/whatsapp. I come from an IIT business consulting background, but after a few years of corporate job, took a break to become a wedding photographer. I still shoot at weddings across India. There is something beautiful about creating art from weddings. There is something beautiful about creating art from anything.